There were 10 games last night. 4 were shutouts. 3 ended 7-6. This is important. This means something. Here are the scores. Here are the highlights. Red Sox 7, Blue Jays 6. The Jays jumped out to a 5-0 lead and Boston tied it by the 7th thanks to a Mitch Moreland homer. The Jays went back up 6-5 when Freddy Galvis homered in the 8th, but Moreland struck again in the 9th with an RBI double to tie it. Then Rafael Devers hit a walk-off RBI single to give the Red Sox a rare, so-far win in their first unscripted celebration of the year. Of further interest, Jays first baseman Rowdy Tellez hit a homer in the 3rd inning which went an estimated at 505 feet by StatCast. If it went 505 feet, that's the longest homer in Fenway history, passing Ted Williams' famous 502-foot homer, which is memorialized by a red-painted seat in the right field stands. The ball appeared to land a bit short of the famous red seat though, but some have said it may have ricocheted there or hit a facade or something first. At the moment, whether this is an actual record is unclear. My guess is that this will all result in a test of wills between Sox fans and, possibly, Sox officials who would really prefer that Williams, and not Tellez, holds the record for longest homer, and MLB officials who will do anything they can to portray StatCast as infallible. What say you as of now, MLB? A message left with Major League Baseball seeking clarification was not immediately returned. I eagerly await clarification on that. Update: just got this tweet from Mike Petriello, who is the man when it comes to StatCast. It wasn't 505. It won't appear on any leaderboards, and it shouldn't have made it out to the world. There was a bug in a filter designed to stop low reliability distance estimates from going public. Great fun for all of us. Mike Petriello, at Mike_Petriello, April 12, 2019. The Splendid Splinters record remains intact. Reds 5, Marlins 0. Sonny Gray tossed 4 shutout innings and 5 relievers handled the final 5 frames after Gray had to leave the game when he was hit in the leg by a comebacker and it stiffened up on him. The injury aside, it was the second strong outing from Gray in a row, after allowing only 1 run and pitching into the 7th 5 days prior. He seemed okay, but we'll hear today or tomorrow, I imagine, if he'll have to skip a start. On offense, Eugenio Suarez had 3 hits, including a solo homer, and Yasiel Puig doubled in 2 runs in his first game back following his suspension for fighting. Athletics 8, Orioles 5. Chris Davis hit a pair of home runs for the 2nd straight game. I'll check this later, but for now I'll note that I've been doing these recaps for Davis's entire career and he seems to have more multi-homer games over that span than anyone else I've covered by a factor of like 10. I bet he has more multi-homer games since 2013 than anyone, and that it's not anywhere near close. The other Davis, Chris, was 0 for 3 with a walk, yay, a walk, and extended his record hitless streak to 53 at-bats. Josh Phegley, Kendrys Morales and Marcus Semien also homered for the A's, who hit 16 homers while taking 3 of 4 from Baltimore. Update: Bill Bear, who is apparently suffering from insomnia, just emailed me with the multi-homer game data. It seems that, since 2013, Giancarlo Stanton leads all of baseball with 26 multi-homer games. Davis is third with 23, but he leads all of baseball since 2015, with 22 multi-homer games. Stanton has 19 since then. Indians 4, Tigers 0. Shane Bieber tossed 7 shutout innings and former Tiger Leonys Martin had 3 hits, homered and drove in 3 in all. Cleveland has won 6 of 7. Cardinals 11, Dodgers 7, the sweep. Matt Wieters hit a 2-run double, drove in 3 runs and stole a base, which is, frankly, inexcusable. I know Yasmani Grandal had a bunch of defensive miscues in the postseason for LA, but I feel like if he had stuck around he wouldn't let Wieters steal a base. Maybe I'm crazy. Also weird, Harrison Bader was hit by pitches with the bases loaded, twice. That's gotta be the hardest way to get 2 RBIs there is. In other news, Dodgers starters allowed 16 runs in 16 innings of work in this series. They need Clayton Kershaw back, it seems. Mets 6, Braves 3, Pete Alonso hit a 2-run homer and Am Rosario homered and drove in 4. Ronald Acuna Jr. tripled and homered, a long homer, in a losing cause. Mariners 7, Royals 6, the M's were down 4-0 after 5 and 6-3 after 7, but they're just charmed this year so that didn't hold. Mitch Haniger tied the game with a 2-run triple in the 9th and then Daniel Vogelbach had a go-ahead homer in the 10th for a dramatic come-from-behind win. Seattle is now 13-2. They have homered in 15 consecutive games to start the season, and that's a new Major League record. Unbelievable beginning of the year for these guys. Padres 7, Diamondbacks 6, San Diego led 6-1 heading into the bottom of the 7th and starter Pedro Avila stood to get the win in his Major League debut, but relievers Robert Stock and Brad Week combined to blow it, with Eduardo Escobar's 3-run homer capping off a 5-run rally. Archie Bradley returned the favor in the 8th, however, but surrendering a solo shot to Manuel Margot, giving the Padres the victory. Franmil Reyes and Austin Hedges also went deep for San Diego. D-backs announcer Bob Brenly had himself an eye too, calling Fernando Tatis Jr.'s necklace a bicycle chain, as if it's any concern of Brenly's what Tatis is wearing. I guess Tatis Jr. just doesn't play the game the right way. Cubs 2, Pirates 0, Jose Quintana with 7 shutout innings and 11 kiloseconds. That creep can roll, man. Pirates starter Joe Musgrove matched him most of the way, but got touched for 2 unearned runs in the 7th, delivered by post-error RBIs from Daniel Descalso and Victor Caratini. Game was delayed 69 minutes by rain before the 8th inning, which was not nice. Giants 1, Rockies 0, Kevin Pillar did it again, hitting a solo homer in the 7th for the only offense in the game. Pillar has now homered in 3 of the last 4 games and has driven in 10 runs in those 4 contests. Jeff Samardzija tossed 7 3-hit shutout innings, outdueling John Gray of the Rockies. Colorado, by the way, has one of the worst defenses in all of baseball so far in the early going. Not the kind of thing on which one builds success in Denver or, well, any place else for that matter. Follow @CraigCalcaterra.